Hey friends, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing so well, and I'm excited to be back with another video today. We have so many things to talk about. I have so much to share with you guys. Some really exciting news, some things that I am needing to change as we look forward into 2023. I've got some really cool things that have happened the past few weeks I want to share with you guys. And I'm really excited to be back here with you. I know it has not felt like very much time for you guys probably, but for me, I worked really hard before Christmas and New Year's to film as much as I could ahead of schedule so that I could enjoy time with my family while I was home. And so I was able to do that, and I'm really thankful. So thank you guys for watching all my videos while I was away. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing that constant content because that was a lot of work, but I got it done, so that was great. And now today I am filming and we are back to the grind. We're back home. We got home a few days ago. We drove across the country to Indiana for Christmas, where both Jeremy and I's families are. And then now we're back in Maryland where we live. So I have a lot to do. There's lots of piles of things around me. These are things that I hauled before I left that I didn't get to photograph before I left, so that's a pile of things that need to be done. I do have a pile here, a bag of things that I picked up while I was in Indiana, so you guys would have just seen those pieces. So my goal today is to get through those pieces with you of the things that I would have already shown you from Indiana, take off all the price tags and get those things ready to get pictures taken of them. Jeremy helped me before I left. He took a lot of pictures of things that I still just need to list. So today I'm going to work on prepping some things, getting hopefully things ready for taking pictures, and then I really just need a list. I need to list things because right now it is the 2nd day of January and I have not listed anything yet this month, and I haven't sold anything yet this month. Even though December was really good, I need to work hard now for January. So that is the plan. And as you can see from the title, some things need to change in my business. If you guys have been following along for a long time, you would have seen my continual growth on both Poshmark and YouTube, but I need to change some things, I think, when it comes to doing especially YouTube videos. But now I need to start working on this while we talk, because otherwise I'll just talk to you guys and not work. So let me pull these things out. So I'm really excited about these Doc Martens. I have 2 pairs that I picked up. If you didn't see that video, such a good video. So I'm really excited. I want to get those things listed today. So I'm going to work on those for sure. But so this is what's kind of going on. As I'm looking ahead at 2023, I'm looking back too at 2022. And at 2022, I posted 3 videos a week every week, except for I think 1 week where I was sick and 1 week when I went on vacation. And it is a lot to try to post 3 videos related to thrifting every single week. And then people will often complain if those videos are not a thrift haul. And like, it's very, very difficult to keep up at that kind of pace, especially since I am a one-woman show. I'm doing this by myself. My husband helps me a lot. Giu helps me a lot when she's able to. But this is a lot of work. Like, I am processing hundreds of items a week, and it's kind of a lot, especially when I'm putting in so much time into YouTube. And so don't be scared. I'm still going to be posting 3 videos a week. I want to keep that going. But in order to do that, I think to keep the pace of my business at a place where I can do both things really well, I need to not post 3 thrifting videos every week. I can't keep up with that. There's just no physical way for me to do that unless I work myself into the ground. So something that I have been thinking about doing and that I want to hear your guys' input into is I would love maybe to do 2 videos a week about my thrifting business, about thrifting and Poshmark and eBay and what's selling and like advice videos, things that I've been doing. And then I think the 3rd video each week, I would love to do more videos about myself or just about my life or lifestyle, things like that. So that's where I've been kind of integrating these work with me videos, because I think that people really enjoy watching these videos where I'm just, just talking with you. Like, we're just friends and I'm chatting with you while we're working on things that stress us out. Like, it's very real and authentic. And I want to do more videos like that, I think. I love thrifting content too, and that is authentically me as well, but I'd love to be able to share more of my life with you guys other than just thrifting. So I'm thinking about, in the coming year, hopefully maybe transitioning to doing 2 videos a week about my business and 1 video where I can just, talk about what I want to talk about and just be with you guys and interact with you guys and talk about other things too. Like, I just posted my closet declutter video not too long ago, and I freaking love doing decluttering videos, and that video did really well. So I'd really love to hear from you guys. If you guys would consider watching more videos just about my life and things maybe around my house and what I'm up to in my daily life, or if you are just here for thrifting and reselling content, that's good to know too. Like, I totally understand that as well. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys would be down for a change like that. I probably am going to do it no matter what, but I would love to hear from you too if you are maybe excited about seeing some more content like that. Because I do think that only watching thrift hauls and things like that can get boring at times. At least it gets boring for me to film not the same thing, because I find different things each time, but it would be fun for me to be able to switch things up a little bit. I'm relacing these Doc Martens while I'm talking to you, so that's what I'm looking down for. Yeah, so I was thinking too, like, I would love, there's so many decluttering projects I want to do around my house that I would think that you guys would enjoy seeing. Like, I think it's so satisfying to watch cleaning videos, but also, like, I want to share maybe, like, what I got for Christmas, or if I find some really cool things for myself, like maybe do a haul of things for my family that I have found, like things like that. And maybe even just like sharing some other things too, just about my life and my past, or sharing my story or something like that. I think it'd be really cool. So let me know what you guys think down below. I'm really interested to hear about that. But something's got to change. Something really, it has to. I cannot keep up at this pace and still be able to really, I don't know, like, enjoy my life. I love my life, don't get me wrong, but I would love to have more margin built into my life. And right now, I work so hard and so long every day, and then I work into the night, and I'm just constantly working, and I don't want that for my whole life, you know? It may be okay right now while I'm young, but I don't know if I could keep on doing that, you know, for the whole rest of my life. So I think it might be smart to start now making some of those changes that I actually would want to integrate into my life. And I think one of those is to not, right now my business is dictated, so how much I like list and how many pieces I bring into my home to list, and my death pile, all of that right now is regulated by YouTube and in what videos I'm posting. And I think it would be really helpful to my business to not have my videos dictate what I'm doing in my business, but to have my business dictate what I'm doing in my videos. Does that make sense? I think that that would be a really helpful change for me, because my priority is mostly always YouTube. I really love making videos, and I love creating content and thrifting and showing what I find. That is so much fun to me. And so I think it might make more sense, at least for my business, to have that dictate my videos rather than the other way around, because I'm so backlogged because of it. And I have the best support system. Like, my husband is so helpful, but he can't work a full-time job and also help me all day, every day. So that is kind of where I'm feeling like there's got to be a change. There's got to be some sort of change, and I'm excited to see what that change looks like in the coming weeks, in the coming months, and I'm excited to have you guys along with me for the journey, and hopefully you'll like that journey with me. I think it's a very authentic journey, at least. I should like to share everything that I do in my life, so why not also share this, like, transitional period where I want to try to work hard at making my both halves of my working experience a little bit more sustainable and more equal. I think that would be really helpful. This, I'm moving into my personal closet. I think this Winnie the Pooh shirt is so cute. I'm gonna wash her then for my laundry pile. There we go. So that's just one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about. Yes, something's got to change. Something has to change, and I am working hard on making it change, which is great. And then I also want to talk about some other things too. So I have some super exciting news. Should I do that next, or should I talk about Christmas? I think it kind of goes hand in hand. So let's talk a little bit about the last week and a half, 2 weeks. So we were home in Indiana, which was so nice. My parents got COVID on the day we were driving home, so we ended up going to Jeremy's family first. So we hung out with Jeremy's family, and then we spent days with my family after they had been quarantined. And so we got to see all of our family, which was so nice. And Jeremy's really close with all of his cousins and aunts and uncles. And so I'm really close with them too, because I've been around for years now. When we were dating, we dated for 4 years, and then we've been married for over 2 years now. So I've been around for like almost 7 years. So I know them really well, and I hang out with them, and it's really fun. And it was so exciting to see GU. She fit seamlessly in with our family. It was so much fun. And she and I, maybe Jeremy too, but I just felt like GU and I hit a new level of like closeness, and it was so fun. And she just was like really taking it in and like meeting our family and really putting in a lot of effort, and it was so good. I feel like it was so good for our relationship. Gio and I were puzzling together with my mom. She was playing games with us. She and I were sharing all of these different experiences. We went on a buggy ride with my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law uses her car to take Amish on rides. Like, it's called Amish driving. So she's friends with a lot of Amish, and so we got to go on a buggy ride while we were home. And then my family growing up, we had a kiddie ride, an amusement ride company. My dad still has this trackless train that he built. And so we took Gio on a train ride around my hometown. And there was just so many moments that were like just so fun and so like crazy. Like, we went on a buggy ride, we went on a train ride. We were doing all these things that were so Indiana, and I loved it with all my heart. And she just fit in so well. She did so great. I thought she was going to be overwhelmed. My family had like 7 dogs over for one day for Christmas, and it was a lot for me, but she handled it like a champ. Like, I was just so impressed with her. And then we were talking on our way home, and we absolutely love Gio. We love her so much, and she's like such a part of our family now. Like, I can't imagine her leaving, which is crazy. If you guys don't know, Gio is my foreign exchange student. She's staying with us. She's from South Korea. Now, this is the crazy part. This is the exciting part, okay? So next year, Gio has been planning on going to boarding school. She wants to stay in the US and then eventually go to college here. So she's a junior in high school. And so she's been planning and trying to figure out like boarding school. And it wasn't until we were on our way home to Maryland. We were driving the 10 hours or 11 hours or whatever it was. And I was driving and I was like asking her how much boarding school is. And I did not realize that boarding school is like upwards of $60,000 a year, which is absolutely ridiculous. I had no idea. And so right there in the car, I was like, Gio, like, why don't you just not go to boarding school? And instead of going to boarding school, like, why don't you just live with us and go to like a private school? And so she called her family while we were driving, and I don't want to get my hopes up too high, okay? But she called her family while we were driving and talked to her parents, and her parents were really thankful that we offered that she could stay with us next year too and go to a private school, hopefully in Indiana. That's where we want to move to be by our family. And she was like, yeah, why not? Let's do it. So like, I'm really excited. I'm trying not to be too excited because who knows if it works. I need to like definitely look into it more. But right now, as it is, we are thinking about having Gio stay with us for another year. And also, probably, hopefully, maybe, moving this summer in between her school years, in between, like, the summer break. And then, hopefully, buying a house in Indiana. We're looking around, like, Indianapolis area. We've been looking, and that's not been really a secret. I've shared in my house tour videos, too. Like, I love this house with my whole heart. I love living here. I love this place. I don't love the state. I just don't love being away from all of our family. We don't have any friends here. We're not super connected in this community, and we could be, but we really do feel strongly about being closer to our family, especially if we're looking at starting a family or doing something like that. Like, I want to be closer, at least like within a few hours of our family instead of 10, 11, 12 hours. That's like a little far, I feel. So our plan is to move, hopefully this coming summer, in between her school years, find a house that we love, and hopefully there will be a private school near enough that she can also go to the private school, and then G would still live with us, and she would still be around, and you guys would keep on seeing her. So isn't that exciting news? Like, I almost cried. I think I did cry, actually, when we were talking about it, because I was like, I feel like this would be so good. I love it. I think G has been really good for us. It's been really helpful. I feel like even for Jeremy and his relationship, I feel like maybe all parents feel this way, but something about having a kid in the house, and I know she's not our child, but she feels like a part of our family, you know? But having someone that you are not necessarily always disciplining, but like you guys have to be on the same page and talking about what is okay and what is expected of her, or just things like that. And I feel like that's really been good for Jeremy and I to like kind of get a taste of parenting when we're not parents ourselves. And it's also very interesting too, because G was telling us about also her experience on the other side of becoming an exchange student, and knowing that there were so many things that she was prepared for, and that she was warned, oh, she could have a family that only has one parent, or she could be with a family that has tons and tons of children, or a really old like family, or somebody who's like in their 60s. There's like all these things they prepared her for. She's like, they never once said that I could have a young host family, which I thought was so funny. Because Jeremy and I are both in our 20s. So, and we've talked to her too about how like we're in a good situation. We're lucky that we're able to host someone, but not everyone can at this stage in life. But it's really, I think it'd be very nice if more young people could host different exchange students, because I think this is a really fun time and we're young enough that we are really active with her and like going to her basketball games and all these different things. So I don't know how I got onto that topic, but it's been good for Jeremy and I. It's been good for our relationship. I love learning about everything with her culture as well. She's been really helpful around, she's been helpful with my business and just like pitching in, but it's just been really cool. The last 2 weeks especially, I feel like while we were on Christmas break and we were driving everywhere and visiting all of our family and just seeing her integrate into that, just seeing how well she fits and how much, especially my family, I feel like my dad fell in love with her, which I was not expecting, because when we were thinking about getting host families, my dad's watching this, hey dad, when we were thinking about getting a host, we were thinking about being a host family, my dad told us not to do it because he had had a bad experience as a host family growing up. His parents had had an exchange student come from Spain and it wasn't a good experience. And so I think it's really cool to see how this has been a really good experience. My dad absolutely loves GU, and literally everybody in our family just thought she was the greatest. And she is. She's like super fun. I love her to death. And it's been a really fun year so far. And it's really nice to looking back on when we were deciding if we were going to do hosting or not, and I was feeling really scared, like, what is going to happen? Is she going to hate us? I can look back at some of those work with me's where I was really scared, like, oh, is she not going to fit in well? Is she going to not really like us? Or what is she going to think of my thrifting business? Like, now, G loves to go thrifting with me. We're out thrifting, and she's got her phone out. She's, like, taking video of me, so I have B-roll. Like, it's just so cool. Like, it worked out so perfectly. God had his hand in all of it, and now, hopefully, we're going to continue a relationship with GU, and hopefully she'll be able to stay with us next year, Lord willing, if everything works out. And if it doesn't work out, she'll still probably be at a boarding school, and hopefully she can come back and stay with us during breaks. But it's also cool because her family wants to move to the United States as well. So I got her permission before I shared all of this. But yeah, her family wants to probably move here eventually too. So it's really cool how starting as an exchange student family has now led into this relationship that I treasure, and also hopefully maybe too when and if her parents move here to the United States, like, we'll have a relationship with them as well, and they'll get to meet us, and we'll be able to really welcome them well to America, and hopefully we'll get to go over and visit Korea maybe this summer when it's that transitional period between her school years as an exchange student and maybe doing private school. So there's a lot of things up in the air, but it's a lot of things that I'm really excited about. I'm excited about maybe, starting a change in my business and trying to work on kind of finessing how I do things so that it makes more sense for me. And then I also am really excited about GU maybe staying longer, and maybe I don't think I'll feel differently in a few months. I really do love her to death. And sometimes she drives me crazy, but I love her and she's great. And I'm sure I drive her crazy sometimes too. And then I'm also just excited about that continuing relationship. Like, maybe we'll be able to get close to her family, like her parents, as they learn more and more English. I'm just loving getting to see them. And we got to see the New Year's ringing in of the bell in Korea. That happened over these last 2 weeks. We did the New Year's Eve, like we FaceTimed them and they showed us what the New Year's tradition is in Korea. It was really cool. They ring a bell instead of dropping a ball. It was really cool, really sweet to experience. And I think we've just been having a great time. I just have been loving things. Wow, I just talked for so long and did barely any work. Isn't that just how it goes? So I'm looking now at this pile in front of me. I have a huge pile of things I'm supposed to list next. So I'm going to do that in a second. I'm also going to do some laundry, but I think right now I might fold some clothes too so I can actually be doing something while I'm talking with you guys. So those are like the biggest things. Those are really exciting, right? Like, maybe we'll have her for another year. Again, I don't want to get my hopes up too high, but I think it's really cool too. This trip has given us a lot more honesty with each other too, where we can talk about, hey, we really do like each other. And we really think we could live with each other longer. Like, we can do this. And it's really fun, and it's new, and it's exciting to have found a random person from the other side of the world that you can connect with so well. I'm giving myself goosebumps. Like, like, what are the odds, you know, that we would get somebody that is fit into our house and our lives and our families, even our extended family so well? Like, isn't that kind of crazy? I feel like that is just such a cool God thing. But that is really exciting. So that's kind of how I'm feeling about everything. I'm feeling really, really full and happy after my Christmas break. I only had to film and edit one video while I was home. I did edit another video while I was home, and I had to work on doing like titles and things like that. But other than that, like, I had a pretty good sized break. I did have to work really hard for it from the beginning. I had to work ahead, but I am excited to see what this next year is going to bring. I've been working really hard on writing down some of my goals and things for the year, and I am pretty excited to just be able to grow this year, not just in numbers wise, but I am really excited about the possibilities, the things that are really bringing me joy, and just being able to see my family more, being able to really invest time into my little family, Jeremy, GU, me, and Otis. Like, there's just so many things to be thankful for, and I know not everyone's looking forward to this year like I am, and I've been there. I've had some really tough years in the past couple years, and so being lonely out here in Maryland without any family, any friends, just having me and Jeremy and Otis, it's just been us. I think it's been really exciting to introduce Giu into this and have her be a part of our lives and give us someone to invest in and spend time with and like love, just give time and affection. I think it's been really cool. And it would never have happened if we wouldn't have stepped out on a limb and did something really different and really kind of strange, especially for people our age. I don't know anyone else our age that's hosting an exchange student. And we thought about doing this, and we thought about maybe fostering, and I don't know a lot of foster parents that are our age either. So I don't know. If you guys are thinking about doing something a little crazy, I say go for it. It's been probably the best thing that's happened to us. Like, as Jeremy and I's little family, having GU, having an exchange student, doing something a little strange has been really good for us. I'm already in a kind of a strange line of work. Like, who else is doing this? Like, not that many of us, I feel like, or at least not that many of us online. So it's been really cool to just kind of keep on following that trajectory of doing things that are a little different, but that give us joy. And it's been really fun, and I'm excited about the new year. And I'm excited to hopefully share more and more of it with you guys, if you guys are willing to watch more videos that are about just our life. And I think that could be fun. So now let's cue a montage, because I have a lot of folding to do. And man, it is hard to double task for me. Multitask, double task, whatever. So I'm going to fold some stuff. Let's put on some fun, uplifting, encouraging music and keep on working on organizing. And if you guys have an organizing project, now's the time to do it. Get up, maybe unload your dishwasher, do something that is scaring you, wipe down a counter if you want to. Maybe wipe out your fridge. Ooh, that sounds horrible. Do that one. But yeah, I'm going to keep on folding, and I will talk to you guys again in a second.
Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly, I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight. Gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. I'm kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do I work hard or live at my pace? You're only young once, yeah that's all great, but I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life is doing lots of cocaine. Wait no, it's living with no shame. Wait no, it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us and that's okay. Well I just wanna be happy, how to get there? Glad that you asked me. I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome. But try to do what you love when it's said and done. Cause there's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but I have a huge pile in front of me now of everything that's folded. All these things are ready to have pictures taken of them. I have another stack of things to do for a bins thrift haul. I've got a stack of things I need to list. I've got a stack of things back here that I think are not listed that I need to list before I can put away. So there's a lot to do. I know that there's a lot to do. I'm trying not to be stressed by it. I'm not overwhelmed. I'm doing okay. This is doable. I can do it all, but it doesn't all have to be done today. So that is where I'm going with. Next, I'm going to start a little laundry. I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to eat lunch and take a little bit of time to get ready to face the rest of the day. I'm going to edit this video. This video is going live today, so you guys are getting a real quick turnaround on this video. And then I will take some pictures and I need to list. So today's gonna be a listing day. And then I'm gonna pick up GU from her basketball practice, make dinner, and hopefully we'll have a nice little fun night at home playing board games or doing something fun together. So that is the plan. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys liked this chatty work with me, then make sure to give it a thumbs up down below. And also just hit that subscribe button if you guys are interested in thrifting content, but also want to know just more about my life. I feel like I'm a cool person to get to know, so I'd love for you guys to stick around for that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And until the next video, bye.